There's no doubt that this will become political if it already hasn't. The recent massacre in Newtown is sparking gun control conversations. But before we hear the arguments for change one way or another, News 3's Danica Lewis is here to tell us how things work now according to state and federal law. Danica.
Absolutely. Well, many anticipate a lot of debate here. We have now seen 5 mass shootings since July. The goal of bringing you this story tonight is not to delve into the politics of gun control. There's still plenty of time for that, but really how people legally get guns here in Wisconsin.
A sound all too familiar at a movie theater, a place of worship, a spa, a mall, and an elementary school, all in the last 6 months.
It's not uncommon to see a spate of these where one follows another one fairly soon after.
But how easy is it to get a gun in the Badger State? To start, there's no such thing as a permit. For rifles and shotguns, the feds process the background check, which only takes about 30 minutes. For handguns, clearance goes through the state, and you'll wait 48 hours before the Department of Justice gives you the okay. Anyone under 18 convicted of a felony, charged with domestic abuse, or restricted by tribal orders can't get a weapon. In Wisconsin, mental health issues are added to the list. If someone has been committed to an institution, treated for alcoholism, or judged mentally ill in court, they can't own a gun either. Law professor Michael Scott says we need to start catching disturbed people before it turns tragic.
Predicting future activity and future dangerousness is inherently difficult, but nonetheless we can identify people who are in some form of mental crisis and try to intervene early on.
Only part of the solution, Scott says, as even the president pushes for more.
Any of these neighborhoods could be our own. So we have to come together, and we're going to have to take meaningful action to prevent more tragedies like this from happening, regardless of politics.
It's never any one thing.
So other factors Scott points to include easier access to high-power weapons and large quantities of ammunition, as well as the amount of safety public buildings really provide for people. He says since the 1960s, when mass shootings really started, he counts about 75 across the country, killing around 700 people. So again, some actions and some events that really are hard to swallow and just continue to happen here across the United States.
Tough topic, Danica, but a lot of good information tonight. Thank you.
Sure thing.